Hello everyone, welcome to a brief tutorial on how to use your DWC-1000 Unified Wireless Controller and control an access point. We begin by logging in with your favorite browser to the default IP address of 192.168.10.1, and it should bring you to the management page where you'll be prompted to enter your username and your password. Now the default login for the DWC-1000 is lowercase admin. Password is also lowercase admin. And we go ahead and we click on login. In this page, you'll see the menu bar above Setup, Advanced Tools, and Status. Click on Status, and on the left side, you'll see the menu column Access Point Info. Go ahead and select the access point info, which will open up a submenu for the access point summary. When you purchase a new access point from D-Link, its network is defaulted to a different class. It's usually class A under the 10.9090 network. And this is already different than the DWC controller's default network. So what happens when you plug in to directly is that they don't see each other, and the DWC controller needs to set a DHCP server so that your access point can obtain the right network IP address. On your screen in front of you, you should see that the list of access points, you'll see no access points exist in the system. So to turn on DHCP server, you'll have to click on Setup tab at the top, and on the menu column on the left, select Network Settings and the LAN Setup Configuration menu. From here, you'll have the LAN IP address setup and the DHCP server settings here. In DHCP mode, notice that it's set to none. You want to change that to a DHCP server. And from here, you can set up whatever IP address pool you wish from the options below. I'm going to go ahead and save our settings here. Once it's saved, you'll see a confirmation notice at the top in red saying that the operation has succeeded. Oh, there it is. Now let's go back and let's click on Status. And let's go to our access points AP summary again. It'll still say no access point exists in the system while your access point itself is locating the DHCP. It's trying to obtain an IP from the DHCP server that you've just started. Let's go ahead and wait for a few minutes here. Oh, there it is. It's populated. List of APs now show my MAC address of my access point, the IP address that the DHCP server has assigned to it, and its uptime, 7 seconds or so. Now, this is a brand new access point, so what we're going to do here is select it, and we want to click Manage. From here, you'll see the menu, Valid Access Point Configuration, where you can set up the fundamentals of what its location is. In this example, I'm going to put it's a lobby. I can give it an authentication password, and I can assign which profile I wish to give it. At this point, I'm just going to leave it at the default. Scrolling down, I can also change what type of radio I want to use, whether I want to use the 2.4 gigahertz or whether I want to use the 5 gigahertz spectrum. I'm going to leave everything on its default, and I'm going to save the settings. It will pop up a window here which will basically says the following access point MAC address was configured, and this access point configure as managed will be managed at the next discovery cycle. Go ahead and click OK. Thank you very much for the information. And if we click refresh at this point, your status should show authenticated. Click it once more, and it'll populate the rest of the information here, like which radio it's on, which channel it's set at, and a third refresh, right about 18 seconds or so, you'll see that the status is managed. Once it's managed, your controller now has control of your access point. And from here on, you can set up different profiles and assign it different configurations as you see fit. This concludes our short video on how to have the DWC-1000 controller control an access point brand new from a box.
For more helpful videos, please check out support.dlink.com.